Hey guys, good day to you. In this video, I want to show you each and every tool that you need. The first and most important thing we need to use is tweezers, the same ones you see. They have different shapes. For example, they have a bent tip. Their angles are different from each other. They have a straight tip, or straight as they call it. Some tweezers older were in the market, like this model you see, which of course had low quality. It's better to have it for the beginning of work. You can use it. Each of these tweezers has its own place and purpose. I will explain to you in detail. We need a case like this to put our tweezers in, so that the tips of the tweezers are not damaged. Because if the tip of the tweezers gets damaged, they won't work properly. Two of the most important things we need while working are glue and lashes. First of all, I want to explain the glue to you. Glue comes in different brands. I've put 3 samples here for you. This one is Victoria Lovely, this one is Nietzsche, and this one is M Beauty. There are a few points about glue that I'm going to explain in detail, so you can have them handy and always keep them in mind. The most important thing you need to know about glue is that it has to suit the environment you're working in. So if you're working somewhere with high humidity, you should use the glue that's meant for that kind of setting. The next thing we need is lashes, which you can see here either in this form or in a palette form. I call this a palette, or as individual pieces. The bagged ones are older, while the palette ones have better quality. On the lash packaging, you'll see some numbers and letters written. For example, 8 mm, 1.5, and other details. These indicate the characteristics of the lashes. For instance, how long is the lash? 8 mm. How thick is it? 1.5. And how much is the curl? That's indicated here as well. I will explain each of these separately for you. You can also find lashes in a palette form, as you can see here. The palettes look like this. The lashes are arranged next to each other. Now, lashes have different types for classic and volume methods. They are different. This palette right now is for volume lashes. I will explain the difference between these again later. Also, there are colored lashes for clients who want them. Not everyone has to have colored lashes. Another thing you guys can have, let me explain something to you. Basically, in extension work, you can get a lot of accessories and various tools. But this depends on you. For example, you can use this. This is for cleaning glue on tweezers. When the tip of your tweezers gets sticky, you can dip it in this. It removes the glue and cleans them. Now, you can get this or not. Some people just use their fingernail to flick off the glue. But the best thing is to have it. Another tool that we should have is a glue holder. As you can see, it has several holes. We put a drop of glue inside this and use it for the eyelashes. Next to the mannequin or client's head, this is the client's head, you can work with it. We place this next to the head. We put 1 drop of glue inside. And then, with the tweezers you'll be working with, you put your lashes in the glue and then place them back in their spot. So, this is the glue holder. The next thing we need is an under-eye pad. As you can see, it is in the shape of an eye. It is placed under the client's eye. It is attached and you will see it in practical class. Be careful with the tip of your tweezers. As you saw, it is very sharp. You must be careful not to let it touch the client's skin or eye. This pad is used to protect the skin under the eye and prevent the glue from sticking to the client's eye. You can also use a mannequin head for practicing. If you want to work on the mannequin, you need to use training lashes. These can be lifted and attached to the eye of the mannequin. This way, you can practice on your model first, before you go to a real client. All of these will be explained in more detail in the practical sessions. The next thing I want to show you is a glue shaker. Before you use the glue, you need to shake it well, because it is made of different ingredients that need to be mixed together. When you put the glue on the shaker and press it, it starts shaking the glue. When it spins, all the ingredients combine together. It is better to use a shaker, but you can also shake it with your hand, like this. When the glue spins, it becomes smooth and ready to use. Some newer glue bottles also have a mirror on them. When you press it, it makes a sound and you can use it while working. Keep your eyes open so the fumes can escape. And another thing we need to use is a brush. We use a brush to comb the lashes, just like we comb our hair to keep it neat and tidy. This helps the lashes look clean and well arranged. So, guys, did you see how easy it was to find all the tools you need for your extension work? There are also a number of other accessories that you can use in addition to these tools. I will continue showing them to you in pictures, and I will write down the name of each one and what it is used for. So if you ever see these tools on a website or a page, you'll know what they are and how to use them, or if you want to get them yourself. These are the basic tools used for both classic and volume lash extensions. Now, the difference between classic and volume extensions is that, as I told you before, the glue and the tweezers used for classic and volume are different from each other. Also, there are different levels of volume lashes. Every time you create a new level, they may tell you about a new technique. All of this will be taught in the future sessions. So, the main differences between classic and volume extensions are the glue and the tweezers. The other tools, like the under-eye pads, brushes, glue holders, and shakers, are all the same. So don't worry that you need to buy completely different tools for each technique. That's not the case. For volume extensions, the only things that change are the technique and the glue you use.